Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the first night of comedy of the year. That was an order. So you put your hands together. Everyone was like, what? Really? How are you guys doing tonight? Good?
Bad.
Bad? What's wrong? She left you? Yeah?
She never took me.
Been there, done that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming out. Thank you for continuing to support. This is the 8th A.N.O.C show, so that's good. Please give a round of applause for all the comedians here who are participating or will be participating or have already done it. And I also want to thank everyone who helped me online and helped me vote for, I placed in the next Up Comedy Club showcase. So give me a hand for that, or give me a hand for that. We are going to get this started, and we are going to get this going immediately. We have a lot of really, really good comics tonight. I'm very excited. First up, Chuckles Inc.'s own Jake Kenney, everyone. Everybody give it up for Jake.
Thank you, Keith. You smell like my uncle's rec room right now. What's up with that? 2012. Pumped? Yeah. Pumped? No. It's real intimate in here, so I gotta hear everybody say they're pumped. Pumped. Yeah. Pumped, Jake. I can point all of you out today. I had an interesting New Year's Eve. It was a quiet one. We went to a little bar around here, and rhymes with Uddy, but it's Buddy and Pals. It's Buddy and Pals. So we went there, and there was a lot of old people there. I mean, like, there's push, and I'm glad most of this crowd is young today, too. I don't feel super offensive. There's a lot of old people there, and it was really this weird feeling of just, there are all these people that are dressed and not how old people should be dressed. There's a lot of gross grandma cleavage going on, and I'm sorry. So there's a lot of old people on, and then we always get to that point where they put like dirty songs. I've noticed this a lot recently around the region. We're like, like I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry will play or something like that. The old people get really into it, uncomfortably into it. It's kind of like every time I see just like a random old person just getting fucking down to Katy Perry, I'm just like imagining my grandparents doing it, and it's so unpleasant. It's so unfortunate. Anyone get pulled over on New Year's Eve? Anybody? None? Really? Let's scratch that off here. I didn't, but I'm sure most people got DUIs that night, a lot of DUIs that night, but I was going down Broadway, and I kind of left early, so I was fairly sober, and I was like, the first thing I got in my car, and I noticed the CD, and there was the Legend of Zelda soundtrack. So I'm driving. You're kind of getting there, all of a sudden, it's super epic. Start speeding more, and just like, yeah, fuck yeah. And I'm considering then getting pulled over. Because, I'm one of those guys that when I get pulled over, or any kind of time I'm, like, accused of something, I always, like, immediately try to cover myself so it looks like I'm lying. Like, my mom, like, when I was a teenager, would be like, hey, did you leave the door open? I was like, no, Mom, I was masturbating. My girlfriend's like, are you cheating on me? Like, no, I was masturbating. But seriously, I was masturbating. And then, like, work, you late. I was like, I was masturbating, come on. It's better than this place. But I think I took one jerk too far on that one. So I'm just thinking about getting pulled over, and the cop comes up to me, and he's like, so, how you been tonight? You been drinking? No, man, I'm not drunk, I'm just a nerd. I'm listening to Zelda. Listen to how epic it is. Turn it up slightly. Cop staring at me, another cop pulls up and just sees this cop staring at me with Legend of Zelda music pounding in the back. How's everyone doing? Everyone graduate high school? Anybody in college?
Yeah.
Shut up. God, Nathan ruins everything. I took an aptitude test when I was like starting college and stuff to like figure out what I was good at. And they were like, you know, you can be a rocket scientist. I got, you know, the three things. It's like, you can be a rocket scientist. Rocket scientist. You probably own a laundromat too. Really, you should probably stop cheating off the Asian kids. This is when I realized though, like, maybe I'd be a really good Asian masseuse. Not a real masseuse. I'm kind of one of those guys that like, girlfriend's like, rub my back. And I'm like, But I'd be a really good Asian masseuse. Because I'm just kind of like, can I just get to the sex yet? I'll try to please you. So it'll last just about as long as that massage did. Anyone else here, what is it, Rick Santorum? Eric Love? Is that how you say his last name?
Yes.
Okay, Rick Santorum. He's trying to get a law to ban anal sex. Anal sex in general. Anal sex in general. I mean, I know it's like geared toward the gays and like, I don't know, just to hinder them. You would think if you really wanted to hinder the gays, you would just cancel Dancing with the Stars. I love how they're all like Dancing with the Stars. They're like, oh, you know, Chaz Bono, he's just on there, you know, perpetuating the gay stereotype. It's Dancing with the Stars, it is the gay stereotype. God. But, you know, I kind of get mad because, like, as a straight male, like, I kind of feel like anal sex is hindering me, too. I mean, like, you know, anal sex, it's kind of like White Castle. It's like, you know, you drive past the White Castle and you're like, yeah, I could do that. But then, you know, there's those times when you're drunk where you're just like, fucking White Castle, right? It also causes massive colon issues. I don't know, both of them do. We can edit laughs in for that one, right? Alright. Oh no? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Mikey. So, speaking of Republicans, a lot of Republicans trying to pray the gay out of people. I've heard about this. Praying the gay out of people. Pray the gay. Pray the gay. Pray it out, bro. So, basically it's a whole institution where, you know, you go to like a camp or something and they try to pray the gay out of you. If you've never seen the movie But I'm a Cheerleader, that concept, where they try to pray gay out of you. And I just think, has that ever worked? Legitimately? Like, am I really gonna come to a situation where there's some dude blowing another dude in a hotel room and just glances over at the Bible and is suddenly just like, This isn't appealing to me anymore. It's just not doing it for me anymore. Thanks, Jesus. So, okay, this is a new one. This is something totally experimental I'm going to do with you guys. Has anyone heard the idea of Pavlov's dog? Yeah. Where he would ring a bell, the dog would drool. It's kind of an, you know, kind of motory, sensory, something like that, something along those lines. Well, okay, I have this joke. I told it here a couple times, I told it in other places, and it doesn't work ever. So I'm going to add what I call Pavlovian responsive comedy at the end. So, okay, I'm going to tell the joke, I'll add the response. So Zodiac, right? Right? You guys got some great beer here, right? You know, you guys have all these good beers. You know what bugs me when I go out and I see someone drinking at a place with really good beer and drinks a Miller Lite? I just don't get it. That's kind of like going to a really fancy steakhouse and being like, hey, I'll take, and you know, server's like, hey, we have a filet mignon. Beautiful, baked in its own sweat, covered in blue cheese. It's fantastic. Or we have this piece of bologna behind the fryer. John Stamos cuddling. Other terms I would have used. I thought of using the term pickle fucker for that. Also works. Something about mustaches. I don't know. I'm glad to see that worked. Pavlovian response. You hear John Stamos and cuddling, laugh. Thank you. So I got one more before I get out of your hair, before I get out of your dreams and into your car. Do you ever think like anybody like has ever applied for a job and been like, but like has been once on a game show and kind of just put that in the application somewhere? Like you know, under under references, they're like, oh, Regis Philbin. Any good skills? Well, I got about 20 seconds into the Double Dare challenge. That's pretty good, right? Right? Special skills? Oh, I picked the right briefcase once. Right? Right? You wouldn't shake my hand afterwards. But I just keep coming back to this guy. I just keep thinking of this, the job applicant sitting there, and you know, the guy reading his application. Oh, you know, Harvard grad, that's good, that's good. Oh, finished in the top 10% of your class, that's good. Sorry, but the guy before you had a piece of the aggro crag, and I'm pretty sure he's got this one under wraps. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Kenney. Thank you for allowing me to try out new jokes on you. You've all been wonderful.
Showcase. So, give me a hand for that, or give me a hand clap. We are going to get this started, and we are going to get this going immediately. We have a lot of really, really good comics tonight. I'm very excited. First up, Chuckles Inc.'s own Jake Kenney, everyone. Everybody give it up for Jake.
Thank you, Keith. You smell like my uncle's rec room right now. What's up with that? 2012. Pumped?
What's wrong? She left you? Yeah?
She never took me.
Been there, done that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming out. Thank you for continuing to support. This is the 8th A.N.O.C show, so that's good. Please give a round of applause for all the comedians here. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the first night of comedy of the year. That was an order. Can you put your hands together? Everyone was like, what? Really? How are you guys doing tonight? Good?
Bad.
Bad? Are participating or will be participating or have already done it. And I also want to thank everyone who helped me online and helped me vote for, I placed in the next Up Comedy Club